One of the most dominant tight ends in the NFL, San Francisco 49er Vernon Davis has always had an artistic side. But growing up in the inner city, expressing it hasn't always been easy.
Did you ever think you would have an audience watching you draw?
No, it actually feels good. Thank you guys for coming.
I'm Angela's son, and we're headed outside the game.
Growing up in a tough Washington, D.C. neighborhood, Vernon Davis's love of art was sidelined by the pressures and prejudices of the inner city.
I heard that in high school, you avoided taking art classes because you're afraid of your classmates possibly judging you. Is that true?
I figured that if I was to take up art classes, that people would look at me differently. And I wanted to be cool. I didn't know how to adapt to that. At the time, it's sad, but I mean, that's just the way it is when you're living in the inner city.
Like many future pros, Davis found an early surrogate home on the football field. But his steadiest encouragement, that came from his grandmother.
9th grade, I played the entire season in tennis shoes.
Really?
Played in tennis shoes because my grandmother, she was raising me and my 6 siblings, and I didn't want to bother her. She was such a great inspiration for me as well as my siblings.
Davis's athleticism led him to the University of Maryland, where he began to draw national attention. It also gave him an inkling of a possible pro career.
My sophomore year of college, I started to show sparks. I just knew. Something was telling me that, hey, I'm about to go pro.
His time at Maryland also gave Davis the self-confidence to pursue his love of art, and that meant changing his major.
I felt like I was free. I felt like I could do whatever I wanted to do. I decided to change my major from criminal justice to art studio. I just followed my heart. I've always enjoyed the whole idea of being an artist.
Drafted in the first round by the 49ers, Davis has gradually become one of the NFL's premier tight ends. Along the way, Davis's love of painting has allowed him to create works that straddle the realistic and the abstract. He describes his process in almost athletic terms.
When you're painting and when you're in the moment, what are some of the emotions that are going through your head as you're creating this on canvas?
I just get into a zone. I get into a zone, kind of like before a game, like you prepare for it. Like I have this breathing technique that I do before a game that gets me into the zone. I'm just focused, and my focus is on another level. Usually I don't know where I'm going with the painting until I'm done.
This is a beautiful piece, and why the colors, the yellow and the grays?
I was just painting away. And that pattern, I don't know where I came up with that pattern. It was just in me.
You were in the moment.
Yeah, just in the moment, just focused.
Davis's early insecurity about pursuing art has also led him to nurture other young artists. That includes sponsoring the Vernon Davis Visual Arts Scholarship.
Well, I started the foundation because of my experiences as a kid. I think it's very important that, I reach out to these kids and let them know that it's okay. You can miss out on a great opportunity, if you don't follow your heart.
For Davis, a belief in the visionary power of art, combined with the work ethic learned on the gridiron, means life can take him anywhere he wants to go.
You can go as far as you want, above and beyond. That's the way I see life. You just have to attack it, each and every day, full force.
So Vernon, what was it like trying on your NFL uniform for the first time?
I remember when I first stepped in the 49ers headquarters. I took my helmet, I put it on, I went in the mirror, and I started taking pictures from every angle. So I was so excited. I just couldn't believe it. It was like a dream come true.